Hello Aries, welcome and thank you for tuning into this new channel Aries Tarot. My name is Veronica and I will be your guide. Today we are making a video about your month of May. I would kindly ask you to use your intuition and try to pick deck number 1, number 2, number 3 to uncover what lays ahead of you in the month of May. Underneath the video, you're gonna find the chapters and you can skip right to your reading. Thank you and looking forward to hearing from you. See ya! Group number 1. First of all, before we dive into your future, we're gonna look at your recent past. The energies you're going through or you went through in the recent past. So you may actually see if this group is for you. Please only take what resonates, leave what doesn't for someone else, and let's see what we're gonna get from the cards. Recent past for group number 1 of Aries, please. Recent past, Temperance. Ooh, you're waiting for something. I feel like you've been stuck in a place, not happening, like something's not happening for you, or you feel like you're stuck. You need to change something, but you need to be patient first, which is not something you like to do. That's not something that's not like your characteristic. 4 of Swords, lovely card. All right, I'm gonna take all the cards. Okay, this one came up too. I'm gonna take all the cards I want before we're gonna dive into your recent past. So like I said, I feel like you've been feeling stuck, or you felt stuck in a place, in a job you don't want, in a life that it's not really, like, I feel like there's nothing like seriously wrong, it just doesn't fit, or it doesn't fit anymore. And I feel like you need to move on, like you are trying to maybe push something, you know, do stuff and trying to figure out what's the thing that needs to change for you in the future. And I feel like you're gonna find out. You have the 4 of Swords here, which is healing card, meditating about it. I feel like you spend a lot of time thinking about it, and what you miss is like acting upon the things you found out. And maybe you did the first steps already, because you have the 6 of Wands, 5 of Wands, which is action. The Wands energy is about passion, action, doing something from the heart. So I feel like you found out, or maybe spent a lot of time thinking about what you really want and started to do some first steps towards your new goals. The 6 of Wands tells me that you might have been successful, that sometimes probably you told your maybe friends or colleagues or something, and they like supported you, you know, like everybody who felt or who heard about this change, about this new plan, about this new type of action you're going into, was supporting you and was admiring you, maybe even for this. The 5 of Wands is about working on something. It's about discussing something, dealing with something, not in a wrong way or in a bad way, just like trying to figure out how to do that, maybe with other people too. So maybe it's a project for other people, maybe your family, maybe your partner, maybe in a job you work. So I feel like you've been working on it with somebody else, with the help of others. Maybe you've been discussing how to continue to deal with this problem, continue to walk on this path to achieve your goals. Very nice energy of like learning what you want, knowing what you want, healing from the past, and then moving on and start doing stuff. So we're gonna see what is lying ahead of you in the month of May. If you recognize some energies from this reading, this reading is probably for you. Hope you stay here and watch more. It would be lovely if you commented what's going on, or give me a thumbs up or subscribe. I would be very happy. Thank you very much, and we're gonna dive into your future. All right, already shuffled for you, but still, let's do it one more time. All right, so what is coming into group number 1 of Aries in the month of May? What's coming in for group number 1? What is coming into the life of group number 1? We have 5 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups. All right. Seven of Swords, the Hangman, 6 of Cups. All right. Those cards are so slippery. Those are quite new. And before I break them in, they're kind of slippery. Knight of Cups, lovely card. Okay, what is coming in the month of May for group number 1 of Aries? All right, thank you. Death. Wow, a lot of transformation here. A lot of changes. A lot of stuff going on. All right. Okay. I like the even numbers, so let's give me 3 more, please. 3 more energies for group number 1, King of Cups of Aries. 2 of Pentacles. Wow, okay, thanks. That's quite a lot, but I feel like we need to take this. So, Ace of Wands, 9 of Swords. I feel like I need to move it a little bit so we can actually fit all the cards. You got so many cards, Aries. So many cards. 9 of Swords, Ace of Wands, High Priestess, and 6 of Wands. All right. Okay, I have one thing I need to say. So remember how in the recent past there was 6 of Wands, and I told you that probably everybody who heard about this plan, everybody who found out you're doing something new, that you're trying to do something new, was supporting and like was cheering you on and appreciative of you. Maybe it's in the future, maybe it's something you want. Maybe you want to be in the spotlight, like you want to be the one that brings the change, the one that is celebrated, the one that is in the center of everything. So just keep that in mind. We're gonna get to it, but I see the 6 of Wands here at the end, and I feel like this is the goal, maybe. Like this is the goal, to get to the achievement you want, to get to the thing. But let's start at the beginning. You have the 5 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups. Again, I feel like maybe you had a plan, you have a plan, you constructed a plan, you discussed the plan with somebody, but it's not working as fast as you would like. You still feel like you need to push more, like you are still stuck. You feel like I feel like you're already doing stuff, you're making changes, but I feel like it's still not it for you on the inside. It's still not it, because the 5 of Pentacles is about overlooking something, not seeing something that is there, but also like feeling stuck, but in your own mind, in your own head. It's all about your position, your point of view. We have the Hanged Man here, so everything is about your point of view. I feel like you already have what you need to have. You have the Eight of Cups and you have the Seven of Swords. I feel you're not seeing something. Maybe you feel like you need to do this big change, big jump, big something, this big gesture. But I feel like it's about a little stuff, you know, like doing little steps every day to feeling better, to do better, to be closer to your goal. So the Hanged Man is telling me that you need to look at it from a different perspective. You need to open your eyes and see what's already around you. Because I feel like, do not stray away from the goal you have. That's not what I'm saying. But I feel like you already have what you need to achieve this goal. You just need to open your eyes and look around you. The Six of Cups tells me about some nostalgia. Also, it's a card that indicates the past lives. So everything, like I said, everything you need is already inside of you, around you. You have everything you need. I know I'm saying this over and over again, but the spirit is like pushing me, like, say this. And I need to say it over and over because it's the biggest message I feel you need to receive. You already have what you need. You just need to use it and use it properly. Open your eyes, look around you, and use what you have. You know what I feel like? It's like in my head, the energies usually like make up a story, a little film, let's say. And I feel like, okay, let's say you want to start a YouTube channel or something, but I feel like you're, all right, so everything needs to be perfect. I need my website, I need a photo shoot, I need to order a new camera, I need a new microphone. No. You can start with your phone, you know, and with, I don't know, Canva or whatever. Like I use all the free stuff like Canva, CapCut, you know, stuff like this. I'm filming this on my iPhone right now. And you don't need fancy stuff. You don't need to have everything perfect. Just do the steps every day. Start with this. Make the jump into something new. The Six of Cups tells me that probably you should go back in your mind, you should go back into your childhood, or maybe like in the like past time, because you've learned something in the past that you can actually use, you know, like I tell this, like I said this story about being a YouTuber right now. So let's imagine that from when you've been little, you love to stand in front of the mirror and you love to, I don't know, practice speeches and doing some acting, you know. So see, like you have the talent that you need, or that you should have for the things you want to achieve. So you already have it inside of you. Maybe you forgot because of the society, because of school, maybe because of parents, you know, family, other stuff. Like you thought that you don't have time for it, that you already like too old, too, I don't know, grumpy, too tired. You're not. Find the kid inside of you. Find the child inside of you and use this energy. What have you always wanted to do? What's the thing that from your childhood, what was your childhood dream? Use this energy, use this information. The Knight of Cups, there is, you're like open to something new. I feel like you're gonna realize this, that you already have this. And you say like, okay, maybe we can do this, you know, like you're open to a new approach, like something new is coming, new ideas, new approaches, a new path is going to open for you, basically. Maybe there is also an aspect about like a new offer from somebody else. Maybe somebody tells you like, oh, see, we might join and do something together, or I might have a proposition for you. And because you have the Hangman, maybe like a week ago you wouldn't give him the time. Maybe the offer is like already here and you like dismiss it, like, not for me, I don't have this kind of skills, I don't have this talent. But I feel like when you acknowledge this, when you acknowledge the feeling inside of you, the dreams, the goals, the talents you already have, I feel like you say, oh, okay, maybe that's not so like unrealistic to do this, to start this, to say yes to this. And it's a breaking point for you. The Death card means like everything is going to shift for you. You open your mind to new way of thinking, new horizons. And it's a big shift for you, a big shift. The King of Cups tells me that it's gonna bring a lot of joy, love, self-love, self-respect for you, like into your life. You're gonna be like, oh my God, I feel like, to be honest, I feel like you're gonna feel you're on the right place in the right time. Like everything is gonna click, you know, everything is gonna click. All you need to do is evaluate all these situations from different perspective and open your eyes to things you already have to. Geez, again, it still comes into my mind. Yeah, I know, Spirit, thanks a lot, they got it. Two of Pentacles, be careful to keep it in a balance. I feel like it takes a lot of energy from you. The thinking, the trying to push somewhere, you know, because I feel like you're Aries, so you want to act, you want to finish this, you have an idea and you want to make it true, make it happen in like the smallest amount of time possible. But I feel like you need the balance, okay? The Two of Pentacles talks about balance, material balance, balance in between the work and your personal life. So don't go overboard with this. Like, yes, do this, but like I said, every day make a step forward. Falling into a black pit is not gonna help you. So it's better to walk slower and watch what's ahead of you, okay? Nine of Swords, Ace of Wands, High Priestess, Six of Wands. You're gonna get there. You're gonna get there. Those are amazing cards, actually. The Nine of Swords tells me like pushing from the bed, you know, like saying like, imagine a girl that is like depressed, lying in a bed, cuddled up in the bed and at home for like a week, with pajamas and films and doing nothing and chips and procrastinating. And then you're gonna like swing the covers over and you're gonna know today's the day, you know, and you're gonna take a shower and be like basically a new person. Like you're gonna know what to do. You have the hope, you have the energy to do this. I feel like all this time it's been like all muddled for you, you know, you didn't know where to go, what to do. And when you finally realized it, you're like, oh, maybe not, like it's not a good idea, like I don't know how to do this, I don't have perfect this. But then you say, no, I'm gonna start, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna make it a step after step. And I feel like you're gonna basically start over, you know, all the process, like I told you, like the thinking, the discussing, the creating. I feel like you're gonna go for it. Oh, sorry, clumsy me. Ace of Wands is a new beginning, like new, passionate, fresh beginning. And it's also like very transformative, very deep in the sense like it comes within you, it comes from your heart. It's connected to your soul. It's like you're gonna light up again. You're gonna light up again inside yourself. The light is gonna go on again, you know, and you gonna get the drive again. So if you felt like without energy, not knowing what to do, not knowing where to go, it's all a process. Also, right now I'm sorry, I got like a little ring from the spirit, like, don't forget to say this. So okay, the 8 of Cups and the Hanged Man is about leaving something behind. So probably you need to leave something behind. It might be like I said, a point of view. Maybe it is a mindset, maybe the victim mindset, the I don't know mindset, you know, the procrastination, or it might be something that is holding you back from this. And something new is coming. New door are like not opening, swinging open, you know. You have the High Priestess and 6 of Wands. You're gonna achieve your goal. The High Priestess tells me that it's gonna like catapult you into a different levels of energy. Like you're gonna level up so good. Like I feel like your energy is gonna be so high, and you're gonna know what to do. You're gonna lead with your intuition. Like you're gonna know in your gut, in your bones, you know. It's gonna be really chilling. Like you're gonna be the Aries that everybody like talks about and knows about. Like you're gonna make this thing happen, the thing you want happen. And you have the 6 of Wands, which was within the recent past. So like I told you, maybe it was about what you wanted, the goal, and you are gonna move in the right direction to achieve your goal. I'm not saying that you're gonna get like famous overnight, not really, but you are gonna get out there. You're gonna get into the spotlight. So like I told you about the YouTube channel, so maybe you're gonna like, you know, put on some makeup and say like, okay, let's shoot the first video, you know, and then gonna continue shooting videos and or anything else you basically want, you know. But I feel it's like a job thing, maybe, or a calling of yours, you know, to spread the word, to be in the spotlight, to not be afraid to speak up. We're gonna see what messages does the spirit have for you, what advice. But it's a very nice reading. So don't worry, Aries, group number 1. If you feel like nothing's moving, nothing's happening, it's gonna shift. But it takes your shifting your mindset, basically, your point of view to do that. Okay, let's see. What does the spirit want to tell you? What advice does it want to give you? Okay, here it goes. Anna, Grandmother of Jesus, sending the light, laying foundations, divine plan. See, like I think that this period of not knowing what to do, not knowing how to continue, what else to do, or feeling stuck, I feel like it was a time period when everything else around you needed to fall in place for you to get on the path you need to be on. So don't worry, like everything is gonna work out for you. Everything is about laying foundation and making the path open for you and making it like as straight as possible for you. Boundaries, where do you need to establish better boundaries? All right, this is mostly about like giving your energy into things or people that don't really deserve it. You know, like maybe you spend a lot of time at work and you feel like if you don't, they're gonna, like, I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, are they gonna fire you, or you're not gonna get some bonuses? Like, you don't need to do like that much work like over your normal, how do you say it? Like over like your normal duties. Yeah, that's the word, duties. Sorry, I got caught up in the energies and lost my voice for a second. So you don't need to get caught, you don't need to do anything like over or above the top for anyone else. And take care about yourself. Take your time. Take time to take care of yourself, about your body, your, like, to meditate, take care of your soul. I feel you need to take the time for yourself to finally take care of yourself. In my head, there is a picture of a tired mom from the family, you know, that does everything for everybody else, that takes the kids from school to their, I don't know, lectures, courses, hobbies, then cooking dinner, tired, and not doing like a skincare, not having time to work out, not having time for self. And I feel like it's done for you. You need to stop with this, because you need the energy for yourself. You cannot give 100%, because then like 0 is left for yourself, you know? So you need to take care of your energy and really think about what do you put your energy into, and if maybe some of those people can like do some of those stuff, you know, if you can delegate even within the family. Maybe the kids are actually like big enough to, I don't know, prepare their own snacks, prepare their own dinner, not every night, but maybe like once a week, you know, something like that. So remember to take care of yourself, please. All right, group number 1, that's all I've got for you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening and watching. Hope I helped. Sending you light. Remember, you are the light. You already have your light inside of you. Just shine, okay? Thank you for your thumbs up. Thank you for your likes and subscribing, and see you at the next video. Bye. Hello, group number 2. Let's dive into your reading, but first I'm not gonna touch this deck, because this deck is for the future, for the month of May. First of all, I want to do a little recent past reading for you, so you can actually tune into this reading. If you pick the right deck, if it's really for you, always please take only what resonates, what looks like or sounds like I'm really like saying only to you, like I'm speaking to your soul. Leave the rest for somebody else, and let's look at this. So please, Spirit, recent past for group number 2 of Aries. Recent past energies for, oops, all right. All right, let's see. We have the Magician, the Wheel, the Queen of Cups, High Priestess, the Star. I'm gonna move this a little bit. Lots of cards came through. The Star and the Four of Swords. So in the recent past, I feel like you finally had the courage to deal with something, to like realize you are the creator of your destiny. You are the one that is supposed to lead, you know, like that you are creating your own life. The Magician. And when you did that, I almost feel like I see a scene in my head, like someone is like, you know, like saying, enough, now we're gonna do what I want, you know, like finally like stepping up into the light, stepping up to lead, basically, to create, to do stuff, make a decision about something, a big one. And the wheel tells me that it was a good decision. It was something that turns the tide for you, basically, that finally help you to move on from something really big, maybe even like some past hurt, past not really nice situation. I feel like you went, like in a past you went through something really through something that hurt you, through something that was hard on you. You needed to be really strong and work through it, and maybe even like fight for yourself, you know. But this changes, like it's like spreading your wings. You finally found out that the only person who can help you is yourself, that you need to decide and move forward. And lucky you, the Wheel of Fortune tells me that everything is gonna turn into your like everything's gonna go the way it is supposed to, and that is good for you. The Queen of Cups, yeah, like loving yourself, taking care of yourself, healing, you know, making peace with what happened and moving on from it. The High Priestess tells me that it learned you a lot. Like it was a teaching moment for you. And this evolution of yours in the recent past, wow, like you're tapping into your intuition, you're in sync basically with your intuition. I feel like maybe you're meditating a lot, like you're practicing a lot of manifestation probably, and you're really working on your life. The star is about hope, about good fortune, about new open door, about new possibilities coming to you, or like I said, manifestation. You know, you see the girl, she is holding this light rope, like, and pulling the star towards herself. So like you are actively working on bringing everything you want into your life, and that is so good. So if you've recognized those energies, probably this one is your reading. If you don't recognize it, please go back into the intro and try to pick a different deck. Now let's look into your future, what awaits in May for you. So let's see what lies ahead in the month of May for group number 2, Aries. All right, that was quick. Knight of Swords. You're fighting for yourself. You're fighting for your life. You're doing something new, something fresh, something adventurous. 6 of Swords, 5 of Wands. All right. The Magician again. Wow. Lovely. Ten of Pentacles, 5 of Cups. Seven of Cups. Okay. Strongest energy. energies for the month of May. For group number 2, please. One more card. One more card. I like it even. The World. Wow. Wow. All right. That's strong. I felt like a wave inside my body. Like, wow. Okay. What I'm gonna tell you might feel like you might not be really happy about this, but I feel like you need to hear it, and you hear, so that's like, you know, you tuned into this for some reason. What I see here are basically very similar energies to a recent past, so I feel like you're gonna deal with it for at least one more month, the month of May. Whenever you're watching, we're talking about the month of May 2025. But before I'm gonna dive really into the reading, I'm gonna tell you it's gonna stop. Like, it's the end. It's the last month you're gonna deal with this situation, those feelings, those situations that bring back or maybe bring back the memories of, you know, of the past that happened to you. Because I almost feel like this energy of wanting to go forward, like stepping like two steps like in forward and 3 steps back. That's what I feel here. Like I said, the Knight of Swords is about doing something new, fighting for something, being open to do something new. But also it's about like being stuck in some sort of pattern of behavior. I feel like you dealt with the situation that's behind you, but what you need to deal with right now is why that even happened to you. How did you call this into your life? And did you actually learn the lesson? Like, did it bring you everything you needed to know? Because I feel like there's one more trial within the month of May, and something is still like holding you back, you know, like one more rope. I seriously, like when the 6 of Swords came out, first thing that like came into my mind was having a rope on each of your arms and being pulled into 2 different directions. One is forward and one is back. And I almost feel it's tied to a person, a specific person. In my head, the most prominent energies are like you. Oh, baby, I'm sorry. A little doggy had a problem here, right? Deco? Okay, he's good. Sorry for that. I feel like there is a person in the past that the relationship is over now, but you're still like going back to it in your mind. You're like still thinking about it. Maybe you were even reminiscing about this, you know? And you're working on it. Like, you know, like always when you do that, you know you need to let it go and move forward, but it's a bit hard for you. Maybe because it was really intense, the relationship, maybe because it was a karmic relationship. Yeah, that's like that. Right now I got a like a zinc from spirit. It went through my spine, like yeah, karmic relationship. So like I said, it taught you something, you know, this relationship, this lesson taught you something. And we need to be sure here that you understand what the lesson was about. The 5 of Wands is I almost feel like your inner dialogue, like, stop it, no, let's not think about this, you know, like you stopping yourself from going back there, but your mind is still slipping. Or I imagine the situation like when you do something and you have like deja vu, like, oh, you know, he loves strawberries whenever you cut strawberries, and then like, no, I don't care that he loves strawberries. Like, you know, there is some attachment still that hold you back. The Magician tells me that you're gonna work on it really intensely, you know, you are probably manifesting, doing some affirmations, working on yourself, maybe even like doing some therapy and stuff. The Ten of Pentacles here. The Ten of Pentacles is about abundance, and I feel like what's gonna help you is going back to your roots, going back to your long life friends, going back to your family, seek their support. Ten of Pentacles is about home, about the abundance of, about the safe space. I feel like this time the main message of the Ten of Pentacles is like a safe space. You need a safe space for you. You need home. Whether it's your apartment, your house, or like, you know, pack yourself and go for a weekend to see your parents and cuddle up in your old bed and see all the places that you love. Like, you need to go back, ground yourself, go back mentally, maybe physically too, but mentally go back into the places and relationships where you felt safe. You need the safe space right now to actually deal with all the emotions that are still there. There are still emotions of grief. And I feel grief. And I also feel like almost resenting myself. You know, you're resenting yourself. Maybe for like, I in my head, I hear sentences like, why didn't I see it sooner? Why didn't I do something sooner? Why does this still happen in my life? You need to understand the lesson. Like, if it's happening for maybe, if it happened already in your life multiple times, let's analyze. All right, I'm sorry, group number 2. I just had like a cough, but so, like, I'm not sick, but it was like, oh my God, I almost stopped breathing, and I feel like it's connected. I feel like you when you actually release those emotions, those last emotions that you hold inside of you, you almost like stop breathing. Like, I feel the grief and the emotions you still hold inside of you are so strong. You need to let it go. You know, you need to go through it, actually. So like I said, like, get in your bed and cry and like, fuck everybody else. Like, you take your time, okay? You take your time, you work through it, you feel everything you need to feel and let it go. And be grateful. That is something that is actually the best thing that I can advise you. as someone who had a divorce after 12 years of relationship, the changing point for me was when I was actually able to feel grateful towards my husband, my ex-husband now. And I felt like, oh my God, thank you. You actually like destroyed or like dirtied your karma for me to teach me this lesson, that I actually need to stand up for myself and I need to take care of myself. And I cannot be more grateful because right now, a couple of years later, I live the best life, and that would never happen if he wasn't such such a good teacher, let's say. So I'm not using swear words, but he was a very good teacher. You can trust me on that. And for 2 weeks, for a week actually, then it was reconvalesation, but for a week I was really like closed in a room, lying in bed, only crying. I didn't eat, almost didn't drink, I couldn't sleep. And the only thing that was actually helping was I'm not sure about like if I can say it, but was the thing that you smoke, the green thing that you smoke. So that was the only thing that actually helped me, because I couldn't do anything. I was like really lost. And then I felt grateful because I was like, okay, so that was hard, but in a way he did this for me. His soul chose this part in my life to teach me something, to show me something, to learn me how to grow, to let me grow, you know. And he helped me so much. I have like the love of my life right now. Like I said, I love my life. So you need to see it from this perspective. Like, this person who hurt you, you know, like every bad thing you do, it's gonna dirty your karma. And I feel like this was like I already said it was a karmic relationship for you. And this person, this soul, was meant to find you and teach you this lesson. So be grateful, because they're gonna like deal with the consequences. They will, don't worry about that. And you are free of them. You can breathe, you can build your own life, you can live your life the way you want, and you can build yourself again. You can be yourself. I feel like you need to start be yourself again, to shine. It's time for you to shine. You have the 7 of Cups. Manifest. Think about everything you want in your life. Think about everything, your dreams, your goals, whatever you desire from life. What do you want your life to look like? What do you want your relationship to look like? What do you want your job to look like? Okay, do a vision board. 7 of Cups is all about like the dreaming, the imagination, building something into our, like from our minds into the 3D world. So manifest, visualize, do a vision board, do some journaling, work on yourself, take this time, and that's it. You're gonna break the curse. That's what you needed to learn from this, you know. I feel like the message, the main message for you is this was something to teach you how to be you. What do you want? What are you supposed to do here in this planet, in this life? And this person set you on this path. So be grateful. He did it for you. His soul did it for you. His soul like volunteered, you know, like, hey, you know what? I'll be the bad guy for you if you need me, like you, but if you need this, okay, I'm gonna do this for you. So be grateful, let all the emotions out, and don't worry. It's the last time you need to deal with this situation, this particular situation, because you're gonna grow from this. It's gonna be over. The learning of this special lesson is over. You know, the world is a karmic ending. You learned from this, and then now you can move on to some different lesson. Yay! When I got divorced, I was like, okay, I'm gonna work on myself to realize what was the problem, and then I can go out and find myself some different kind of idiot to teach me something new. Yay! So I feel this is your situation maybe too. All right, let's get some advice for you from the spirit. Oh, that was fast. Okay. Deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be held. Yeah, that's what I said, you know, like go back home for a weekend, like take your time, take care of yourself, take care of your body, take care of your soul. Go deep within those emotions to feel them and release them. We have the trust your path. Sure, if you knew you would be supported, what will you do? You are supported right now. Everything that is happening is supposed to happen for your better good, for your greater good. Trust your path. You're walking the right path. The things you're gonna learn about yourself are gonna stick with you to the end of your life and into the other lives afterwards. So be grateful for this lesson and trust your path. The ever unfolding rose cracked open. It's opening for you, not to you. Yeah, it's opening. You are opening. You know, when you deal with this, you can start to shine. You can start to grow. You can start to spread your wings. That's really beautiful. Thank you, group number 2. If you found yourself in this reading, it would be good if you let me know what's happening. Leave some comments. Thank you for your likes and subscription, and see you at the next video. Bye. Hello, group number 3. Let's dive into your reading, but first, this pile is for the future. This is for the future in the month of May 2025, but first I want to look at your recent past, so you can actually tune in and try to see if you resonate with your recent past, if this reading is actually for you. So let's see. Recent past energies for group number 3. Wow, that was fast. 9 of Swords, 9 of Cups. Lovely, actually. 9 of Swords, 9 of Cups. Nine of Swords. 2 of Swords. And Hermit and 6 of Swords. All right, so I feel like in the recent past, you felt like something was wrong. Like you felt desperate about something, almost like losing hope. losing your will to like achieve this goal of yours. It might be in a relationship, at a job or something. Like you had something you wanted and it wasn't coming the way you wanted it actually. The Nine of Cups tells me like you had a wish, a dream, something like you wished for, you know. And I feel like you realized, because the the King of Swords, the King of Swords is about a reason, seeing a reason, like using your intelligence and your reason more than your emotions and more than your instinct, probably. So I feel like you were, all right, I need to do, like, you know, I almost see a person who makes a list how to get there, how to get to the goal. Like, okay, I need to this, check, you know, checking out the boxes, basically. And you needed to make a decision. The Two of Swords is a card about decisions, deciding what path are you going to take, what you're gonna do. The Hermit and the Six of Swords. So you were thinking about it really through and through. You were like meditating about it. It was like you took your time to think this through before actually doing this like jump, doing this, making this decision. And you actually made the decision. I think right now you're at a point where you like, you know what you want, you know where to go, because there was like a change inside of your mindset, basically the change of your mindset, this change of your point of view, like almost like seeing things for what they really are, what you need to do right now to achieve this goal you wanted to achieve. The Six of Swords is also about understanding the deeper truth, like understanding something. I almost feel right now I'm gonna tell you a really specific story. It's not gonna resonate with everybody. Always takes what resonates, but you can apply it on a different kind of problem. But for me, the most like potent energy right now that I feel is about a person who's deciding, or we're deciding, whether to stay in a relationship or to go, or at a job or something. And I feel like you've been like maybe not desperate, but you felt like you don't belong in the relationship. And again, it can be love relationship, it can be like a work relationship, means like at your job, being at your job. And I feel like you feel like something needs to change, like that's not it. And you had and still have in your mind a goal. How do you want it to go actually? What kind of relationship you want? What do you want from life? What do you want to achieve? And you understood that what you're actually, the arrangements you're in or you were in are not it. They're not gonna bring it to you. It's not compatible with what you want. Like I said, I'm gonna say a specific example because I see it like a movie in my head right now. I see a woman that is in a relationship, maybe a marriage with a man, and you know, like they are getting old together, they have kids, they have a home, but then like he is old and grumpy, and I don't really see old, I see like 40-ish, but he is like grumpy, he doesn't want to do anything, he watches the TV all the time, he doesn't want to go anywhere, but she wants to live, like she is finished taking care of her kids and she wants to finally start to live. She wants to go to the cinema, she wants to see the world, but he doesn't, you know, he is in the time of his life when he just wants to have a nice afternoon, nice relaxing afternoon, but you want to create, you want to do, you feel like you're not done with life, and you realize that you're not gonna push him. Like, you can't push him, he's not gonna let you be pushed. So you either need to let go and do stuff on your own, or you need to change something. Like, you need to leave the marriage, you need to leave the company, you know, like something has been tying you down, and you need this to change. And I feel like you've done a lot of thinking about it. Like, you thought about it from left and right, and kind of decided that you need to let it go and live your own life. You understood, you know, you understood that it's not gonna change ever for you the way it is right now. So you must be the one that's gonna change it. It's gonna cut through it. All right. Kind of heavy energies, tough energies. We're gonna see what the month of May is gonna bring for you. If you found yourself in this reading, please let me know in the comments, and keep watching. All right, group number 3. Let's see what May brings you. Incoming for the month of May, group number 3 of Aries. Group number 3 of Aries, month of May. What's coming in? All right. Hello. Ooh, yes, yes, yes. Queen of Swords and Ace of Swords. Ooh, that's what I wanted to see, actually. 8 of Pentacles. The World. Oh, yes. I'm almost like, oh, yeah, baby. Okay. 5 of Cups. What's coming in for, for the group number 3? 4 of Wands. Lovely. Knight of Wands. And the Calling. Okay. The Temperance. All right. I can tell you from what I feel and from what I see that this is almost like a pure Aries energy. And it's so great, so good for you. Oh my God, I feel such a great energies right now. I felt like I feel so energized, you know, like I had a coffee right now. It's so great. You're gonna feel like on the top of the world, like you have all the energy you want, like you can change the world, move the mountains. This is you are the Queen of Swords here. Not talking like Aries, but talking like your energy in the month of May is the Queen of Swords. You know what you want. You know your boundaries, you know your goals, you know your dreams, you know how to get there, or at least you have a idea how to get there, and you're open to starting something new, starting fresh. You have the Ace of Swords here. You know, like, oh, also, I feel a lot of self-respect. The Queen of, look at her, the chin up, sitting there. See? Oh my God, such a great energy. Self-respect. And you're gaining respect and getting respect from everybody around you. The Ace of Swords is about transformation, a big change, a big shift in your world, in your life. Something new is coming. You are making something new come in, something new happen, and you're ready for it. You know, like you're fighting to, not fighting, but like creating your best life. It's also about destiny, about karma. Like, things that are happening right now are like, they were supposed to happen all this time. It was all what happened was leading to this moment. You have the Eight of Pentacles and the world. Something is ending, you know, the karmic cycle is closing up. I assume that when you hear, you are kind of inclining into like tarot reading and astrology, so you know something about astrology and what's been happening in the universe, like in the skies for like the past 3 months, and that it's huge and it's culminating into like we had a lot of retrogrades. We had a eclipses, lunar eclipse, solar eclipse, and it was all about like making something that is not good for you anymore be seen, you know, like bring it to light, something that is not serving you anymore. And I feel like you took all the information, you took all the hints, you tuned into your intuition, and you were like, oh yeah, I don't like this anymore, I don't need this anymore, like let's change this. And you are gonna do this. The Eight of Pentacles is like learning something new. What I feel, I told you the little story about the recent past, you know, the married couple and stuff. I feel like you're gonna take new hobbies. Like, okay, I always wanted to learn how to play piano. I always wanted to, I don't know, travel the world. I always wanted to learn Italian, Spanish, French. You know, like starting something new, doing something new, learning something new. Like, I feel like spreading the wings, opening yourself to life. Almost, oh, have you seen the Yes Men film with Jim Carrey? That's this energy, like going into the world and being like, oh yeah, I want to try this. Oh yeah, I want to play the guitar. Well, yeah, I want to go in this, like, I don't know, course, or I want to do this trip. Yes, sure. Just be open to life, to all the possibilities, learning something new, trying something new. It's such a great energy. The Five of Cups here is about, I feel like this time in this reading, it is like feeling almost like regrets, you know, like, why didn't I do it sooner? What was I waiting for? Like, why didn't I do something, you know? Don't do that. Don't go back. Like, everything happens in the right time. Maybe you weren't ready. Maybe you still needed to learn something. Maybe, not maybe, for sure, this is the best time for this to happen, you know? You weren't ready before. You wouldn't do this. You wouldn't be that open. You wouldn't be that sure about this. You wouldn't have the wisdom, the experience to do this. You needed this. So don't like beat yourself up about this. Like, what happened. You focus on the future. You focus on things you can change from now on. Don't beat yourself up about things that happened. You have the Four of Wands, celebration. I feel like you're gonna, like I said, the yes man, you know, being open to everything. I feel like you can meet new friends, make some friends, or reconnect with friends, have more time with friends, make some, I don't know, barbecue in the backyard, and spend time with people that you like. Celebrate the life, celebrate yourself. The Knight of Wands is about about passion, like almost like being determined to do something, to finish something, to achieve something. You know your goal and you're going for it. Like, I feel the energy like doing something with passion, you know, like for example, you always wanted to open a bakery, I don't know, so you're gonna start and you're gonna suddenly everything is gonna click in your life, you know. So you're gonna find the perfect space, you're gonna find the perfect, I don't know, help to set you up, to help you at the new job, new at this new place. Like everything's gonna align for you. Here we have the card of Temperance. Temperance is about being patient. Like, I feel like with all the changes and all the action you're gonna take in the month of May, you're gonna feel like everything is instant. Sometimes it is not. It is still a process, still a path you need to walk. So have some patience with things that maybe do not go your way as quickly as you want them. Maybe it's gonna come a bit later. Maybe, you know, you need to process all this. Like, I still see a lot of stuff, like a lot of stuff. So maybe you felt like, or maybe you thought that when you do this couple of changes, everything is gonna change for you, but give it some time. It needs to align properly, you know, everything needs to align, and it's still a process. It's still in the making. So don't get discouraged just because it's not instant for you, okay? Because the changes are happening. They're all here. Like I told you, like I feel like I got, I don't know, electrocuted almost. Like I have my fingers in the electroline because I feel full of energy, full of like ideas, things I want to try. Like I feel this excitement. That's the word, exciting. Things are exciting in May. Enjoy this. Oh my god, that's so lovely. I have here some advice for you from the spirit. Let's see. Aries. Back. Thank you. All right. Align your life. Yeah, see? Wait for it to align properly. Align your life. What is not aligned needs to change. Exactly. Get grounded. Empath, highly sensitives, connect with nature. Yeah, that's gonna help you. Like whenever you need to relax, whenever you need to get your energy back, go into the nature, meditate, or just have a walk. Touch the trees, enjoy the birds singing, enjoy the sun on your skin. Just absorb the energy from nature. It's gonna help you a lot. It's gonna ground you. And soul family, call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Like I said, you're gonna get reconnected with friends, spend more time with your friends, find new friends, and specifically friends that are supporting you, that are aligned with your goals, with your dreams. Okay, align your life. So surround yourself with people that are going to help you with this transition, with this change within your life, that are supporting you, that are fun being around, that have similar energy like you, okay? That's going to help you. All right, group number 3. I hope this reading helped. Leave some comments, tell me what's going on. Thank you for your likes and subscribing, and see you at the next video. Sending you love and light. See ya. Bye.